What's up guys, I'm Coach Christine and I just thought I'd give you a little demo of some TRX exercises today so that if you were thinking, what is TRX and what do I need to be able to do it? I wanted to show you exactly what TRX is all about and also give you a little bit of rundown on what types of exercises you might see in a TRX class and just really bring to your attention the fact that anyone can do this exercise. The coolest thing about the TRX trainer is it can be used as a modification tool, so it can bring this style of exercise to be more accessible to people who maybe don't think they're good at exercise, but it also can be used as a fantastic progression tool of exercise. So for folks who think, I'm really good at exercise, we got it for everybody. You can challenge yourself. Oftentimes these workouts are done for time, so you work at your level, which is really cool. So I'm going to show you a really quick circuit that involves both cardio exercise, a upper body and lower body strength exercise, and then a core exercise. So typically most of our TRX workouts are broken into these components and often blended in different ways. So you would probably see all of these in one circuit, but this is just to give you a little bit of a sample of how we could create exercise for pretty much any body part, any modality of exercise, any duration of exercise, really any goals that you're working on in your health and fitness can be achieved with the TRX. So I'm going to start with a cardio exercise. We're going to do this for about 20 seconds, and then I'm going to show you a lower body squat variation, and then I'm also going to show you an upper body push and fly variation, and then last but not least a core exercise. And this is just the tip of the iceberg of what's possible with this apparatus. So starting with our cardio exercise, we're going to do one of my favorite exercises. It's called an Astro Squat. I call them Astro Squat. Astro Squat Frogger. Okay. So we're going to start in a facing away from the anchor position. So when we talk about TRX, we always talk about where our body is in relation to the anchor. And right now I'm facing away from it. I'm going to take the straps, I'm going to hold on to the handles, and I'm going to bring them under my armpits. I'm going to lean into the strap so that I'm at a nice angled position here. So I'm going to do the first movement, which is a squat, and then the frogger, I'm going to come out of my squat, out forward, and back. So I'm going to do this for about 20 seconds. Here we go. Fun variation of a squat, also gets your heart rate up and is good for the top of the circuit. Our next exercise is going to be our lower body. So I'm going to show you a combo move that consists of balance, strength, coordination, and it's a unilateral exercise and you just working one side of the body. Probably one of my favorite lower body exercises. So we're going to start by doing a pistol squat, and then we're going to do a curtsy squat without touching, also sometimes known as a single leg squat. In TRX, the name doesn't really matter, it's just how you execute it. So for our first squat variation, we're going to start on one leg and go into our pistol squat. And come back up, and that leg behind. About 5 of these. On each side. 4 the rest. Moving to the other side. Now if I want to make my exercise harder, I can remove fingers from the handles. The less fingers I have on the handles, the more my legs are doing the work. I'm getting an upper body assistance when I'm doing more hand contact, more finger contact on the trainer. So that's the curtsy to, or the pistol to the single leg curtsy squat. Next up, I'm going to show you a upper body exercise, which is going to be a press and a fly, also a combo. So again, I'm going to face away from my anchor. My last one is facing toward the anchor. In TRX, whenever we are going through our exercises, we don't ever want to stop. We can just simply modify, and oftentimes that just comes from our foot position in relation to the anchor. So you'll see what I mean here. So I'm going to start in a push position. Remember that this is a combo, and the fly tends to be harder than the push for most people. So just keep that in mind as we're going along. I'm going to set myself up in a plank position in the air here. Okay, if I want this to be harder, I'm going to move my feet closer to my anchor. If I want it to be easier, I'm going to move my feet away from the anchor so that I have less body weight in the push. We're going to go to full lengthen. I'm going to have the hands at about armpit or shoulder distance near my chest. I'm going to start with my push, and then I'm going to go into my fly. So here we go. Position maintains throughout. I'm not scraping the trainer on my arms, and I can do that for time or sets and reps. Now, where the TRX really thrives is in core exercise. And something to bear in mind is that you're absolutely doing and using your core in pretty much every single exercise with TRX. So you notice how I was in a plank position in the air on that last one, and how I'm going to be in plank position here. You'll also notice that, like doing my pistol squat, if you've heard a pistol squat before, is actually very core intensive. My core is doing work in that. In my astro squat, my core is doing work to keep my spine nice and straight. I have my middle spine, so I have a neutral spine position. All movement really generates from the core. The TRX trainer creates instability, which makes core exercise harder, which can be really fun if you're ready to level up on your core exercise. So I'm going to show you a pike crunch variation, and this can be done in full plank or in forearm plank. I'll show you both. We're going to get into our trainer. We're going to set ourselves up so that when we push into our plank, my feet are going to end up right under the anchor. Hands are nice and wide. And a pike. And then I'm going to crunch. So I'll show you the forearm version. Same thing. And you can also do these for sets or reps or for time. And you can imagine how being unstable on the strap can really make even just a plank position quite a bit harder. I hope that you'll come check it out.